Hello Oregon Coast Community College Sharks, and welcome to my innovation video. Today I'm going to talk about a common challenge among healthcare professionals in a psychiatric setting. It's the highly controversial use of restraints and safe containment during a de-escalation event. Patients at times become dangerous to themselves and others, deeming it necessary to manually contain them. However, there is a risk of injury to both the patient and the staff involved in these situations. Often, during an episode of containment, the patient is taken to the floor by 4 staff members, held down manually in a prone position until restraints can be applied, and the person is then rolled over, placed on a backer board, lifted up manually by 6 to 8 staff members, and placed on a Stryker stretcher. During this process is where most patient and staff injuries occur. The highest risk of injury to the patient in this process is asphyxiation. Let me show you. We have Barbie. She is a patient at the Oregon State Hospital, and she is dysregulated in the milieu. She has already assaulted 2 of her peers, and the RN has deemed it necessary to put her into a manual hold, place her in restraints, and take her to seclusion. During that process, 2 staff come in and they secure her arms. They then take Barbie down to the floor in this prone position. 2 more staff members come in and they secure her legs. While they're manually holding her, there's already been a potential for risk of injury. Staff members hurt their knees, wrists, bump heads, and then Barbie too. She is at risk for injury. But more importantly, in this position, we know she's at risk for asphyxiation, especially if she's overweight. So the normal process would then be she would be secured in the restraints, placed on a backer board, a Stryker stretcher would be brought in. She'd be placed on the Stryker stretcher. We all know what a Stryker stretcher looks like. But these Stryker stretchers, they only have the capacity to go horizontal. By this point, it may be too late. Somebody's already injured, somebody's already hurt, and she may have already been asphyxiated. I propose that we take that Stryker stretcher and do a low-tech modification and make this horizontal device able to go vertically. At my job, we have 2 ways to contain a patient. We have to the floor, but we also have to the wall. When we bring a patient into the wall, this is a much safer way to contain somebody. You decrease the risk of injuries to the floor, but also you decrease the risk of asphyxiation, crushing that area here which can lead to death. We can then place her on that backer board, bring in that Stryker stretcher, safely contain her, then rotate our stretcher back into the horizontal position and safely take her to seclusion. During my research, I found that the Joint Commission in the year 2023 said that they received 1,411 reports of sentinel events between January 1st and December 31st of that year. 40% of these events were related to restraint deaths. I think that it is feasible in saving monies, one, in decreasing staff injury and call-outs related to these containment events, but also saving a life, saving Barbie's life. That makes it worth a simple modification of taking your horizontal Stryker stretcher and making it be able to go vertically and then contain, rotate back horizontally, and safely take a patient to seclusion. Thank you for your time.